But then, December
Hmm.
comes with something has a bunch of controversy, has a ton of opinions. A vaccine,
Hmm.
Justin, a vaccine or two vaccines. There's the Pfizer vaccine and what's the other one?
Moderna,
Moderna
I think so.
vaccine.
How do you?
I think it's
Yeah,
Moderna,
yeah.
and it gets approved by FDA. Distribution
And
starts. And what can you tell us about that? Because I have not paid attention to it.
yeah, so I've been paying a little bit of attention to it. Of course, it's divided of whether people should take the vaccine or not, because it is the quickest vaccine we've had since I believe the SARS outbreak, if I'm not mistaken. But vaccines aren't usually done this quick. The Democratic or the left party even said it's impossible to come out with the vaccine this year, and they made it happen. So of course, people want to take it. People are still being cautious. Like I haven't taken it. I don't plan on taking it just because I don't know what the risks are. It's still so early in development. It's a brand new thing that's still being tested. And my whole thing is if I'm going to expose myself to the virus, just expose myself. Like I've already been exposed. My wife had it, my dad had it. So I already have the healthy antibodies needed. I'm coming out negative whenever I do my tests and everything. But, it's divided, of course. There's people that already didn't like vaccines in the first place, so they're not wanting to take it. People that are questioning it, people with the conspiracy theories, like, oh, there's microchips in this, all this shit.
Yeah, I just want to
And
know. You have your daughter vaccinated currently for like every other like smallpox,
yeah,
and
everything.
so
Yeah,
you're,
yeah.
you're not an anti-vaxxer, right?
No, no, I'm not anti-vax. I do believe that if there's something out there that can help, why not take it? As far as the COVID-19, since she's not even really a risk patient,
Yeah,
like it
and it's too
hasn't come up
fast,
in
dude.
conversation.
That's my
Yeah,
thing. Like, it was produced too fast. I want to know the side effects. I want to
yeah, yeah. And
what
what's
I
funny
fear.
is there's videos too of like them administering it, but they don't actually do it. Like there was one video that had went viral where the plunger was all the way down and it was a retractable needle, like it never went into the skin and it was like this huge thing. And then of course the nurse that got the vaccine, she was talking and then passed the fuck out.
Uh,
So,
so
but with any vaccine, there's those side effects.
with
Any
her,
vaccine.
with her though, I watched that video. I'm like, this bitch is in her head.
Yeah.
She's all thinking like, you know how you can make yourself sick. I forgot the actual. There's a medical term for this, but you can like, you just like the hypochondriac, where you're like, oh, I'm sick, I'm sick, I'm sick, and then you start sniffling, your throat gets itchy. I think that bitch, and respect to her and her family, okay, because she did a brave thing for taking that vaccine early. But come on, bitch, like you gotta play a little bit. It just seems like you took a fall there. Like someone paid you, whatever. Anyway,
But
anyway.
but what I will say about the vaccine, every person knows themselves. They are willing to take their own risk when it comes to medical stuff. So I'm not going to say don't take the vaccine, don't do this. Like, it is your choice whether you should. I don't think they should mandate it because that takes away your rights. Like, people, they say, oh, I don't want to take the flu vaccine. They don't have to, like, in some cases. With the conservative vaxxers that will do vaccinations, but different ones that, aren't needed. So whenever they're saying, "Oh, we're gonna make you take it," that's where I have a problem with that because I'm like, You shouldn't make anyone do anything." Like it's like me taking my medication. Like I technically don't have to take these medications. It helps me, yeah, but I don't have to. It's a choice I made. Oh, with myself, like I'm going to take this because it's going to help me. Or you should be able to like know yourself enough to make those risk assessments to know should I take this, should I wait, anything like that. So that's what I'm gonna say on that.
Well, there's some fallacies in the statements that you're making. Like you should know better. We live in a world where Corona is. We're being told that Corona affects people differently, and then like there's so much
Mhm.
detail. We have like this weird information paralysis, where it's just like I don't know what to believe. I'm overwhelmed with this information, and some people look towards the leaders on the forefront to be like, take the vaccine, and I'm not going to shun those people for that. This is just
Yeah.
my thing. I really hope that this doesn't become mandated for like to get on an airline. Like American Airlines has said, if you do not take the Moderna, right, vaccine or the Pfizer
Mhm.
vaccine, you don't have a little card or a sticker, you cannot fly with them. Then Delta's going to follow suit. Southwest and et cetera. Like to travel outside of the country, some countries like I know when Thomas went to Vietnam or Cambodia, he had to show records of his vaccine. But I get that. I get that. But I feel like
Yeah.
that's coming. Where it's like, hey, to go to this sporting events at the Staples Center, we can have fans back, but everyone has to be vaccinated, or whoever enters must be vaccinated. So you got to show us your card and everything, or a little sticker that shows that you're vaccinated. I hope it doesn't get to the point where it's like, hey, you want to come into the mall, go into a Ralph's or go to HEB, you got to be vaccinated. I hope that's what I fear. That's probably gonna happen.
And that's the fear that a lot of people are having. They're like, if they start doing this, what's next? Like, if they make the mask mandate, what's next? Because the way you take shit over is not by huge steps, it's by little things that you change. Like, okay, you're only allowed to, like in California, you're only allowed to buy one gum a month. Okay,
Inch
you're
by
only allowed
inch.
you have to apply for this license before you could even think about owning a gun. Okay, you have to have this many rounds. So they slowly start taking some things away, and then eventually everything will be taken away. And
Yeah,
that's the problem that a lot of people have. Like a lot of conservatives, they're like, it's not the fact that we don't want this. It's just where does it end?
yeah,
And that's the big problem because we don't know where this is going to end. Where no, now you have to wear a mask in your home, and people are going to be stopping by unannounced to make sure you're wearing it. You know what I mean?
yeah. It is crazy. It's dangerous, and people need to understand that what you said. It's not just a dramatic. It's inch by inch, centimeter by
Hmm.
centimeter that someone's gonna start towing that line until they are crossing the line, and then you realize, oh,
Yeah,
the line is actually 10 yards back. How did this happen? It happens
yeah.
slowly. What like nice and easy, slow is fast.
Hmm.
Those sayings and everything. But hey, that was our review of 2020 coming from Coffee Time Podcast. I'm Captions. We went a little longer than we expected, but there was a lot to talk about. So if you're a part of
Yeah.
the listening crew on Spotify, I think we got
Apple.
I think we got
We have
taken
Apple,
off of
Spotify.
I think we got taken off of Apple again. They're
No.
they're not liking us, bro. But if you listen to us on Spotify or all the other podcast platforms, we appreciate your commitment and your support there. Now let's spread the love to the YouTube channel. Let's grow that and like dominate this YouTube algorithm because we know it's an aggressive and it's so hard to get your voice out on YouTube because it just gets buried in the content. It's okay. That's fine. But I would appreciate you guys to watch the video as well. I think we're gonna probably we'll talk about it off camera, Justin. But any last words for them for 2020?
No, I mean, thank you for sticking with us during this time, kind of rolling with the punches. We did change our content a little bit, from of course K&J to Coffee Time, everything like that. So, follow us in 2021. Definitely go to our YouTube channel. We want to grow that. We want to be able to reach more people. If y'all enjoy this content, let us know, Instagram, Twitter, everything like that. Just, tell us that you like it, tell us you hate it, whatever you want to tell us.
Yep, our handles are right above our heads right here for Instagram. And just let you know that you're all still filthy animals, and I appreciate every one of you. Bye bye.